Okay, so here's my trick to making dogs go potty a lot quicker. You can use a verbal, but that's going to take a little bit longer, and I'll kind of explain that later. But all I did was get a handful of really, really good treats. She saw me get them. She knows they're in my pocket, and I'm just sitting and waiting. She actually pottied really, really quick, but as soon as she's done, I'm going to mark her and give her tons of treats. That way, when she goes outside, she knows if she pees, she gets food. So she's going to try to do it as fast as she can to get the food as fast as she can. Again, you can add a verbal, and you'll just say the verbal as you stand outside, potty, and then give her the treats when she's done, and she'll connect the two. I sped it up because you've seen me do it a million times, but she's doing really, really well. If you saw initially, I had the towel folded much smaller, and I realized that she wasn't doing as well with that, so I went ahead and opened the towel to be bigger. I just want her butt and feet on it. Your rules can be different. She could have any part of her body on it, and it counts, so just whatever you want from her. But I went ahead and adjusted that. I used her word a little bit here in the beginning, but then have to tweak it here and there. I just wanted to set her up for success. But overall, I mean, you already know what I'm doing, so here she is doing it. Also, I was going to say, if you wanted any, like, transfer lessons where I come over and everything we're doing here, we just go over so you can ask questions in, like, real time, I'm more than happy to do that. I feel like sometimes I don't cover things just because I don't think about them as being part of the process. And then when people are like, okay, but like, when should I move and when should I do this? And then I can answer questions easier. So if you want to do that, I do that with a lot of my clients, and it's honestly with my other clients, it's just included in the price. So we can do that. Okay, nose target. Okay, so we did nose target kind of for a fun behavior, just something new for her to learn. And I'll explain to you later what we use it for, why it's a useful skill. But I'll just kind of explain how I did it. So I started off with a closed hand, and I realized that maybe a 2-finger nose target might be a little better for her. So that's what that was. But I have one handful of treats, and it's behind my back. And, well, I start off with both behind my back. So I put both my hands behind my back, and then I present to her my 2 fingers. Once her nose touches them, I mark and treat with the other hand. And I make sure to get my 2-finger nose target out of the way, too. So her nose touches my fingers, both hands leave, and then she gets treats from the other hand, if that makes sense. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, handful of treats. Both hands behind my back. Nose target comes out. Yes, treat. So right here, she kind of forgot. I'm just waiting. I'm not moving my fingers. I'm not saying anything. Yep.
Good
treat.
Girl.
So just the important thing to know here is that my hands that are full of treats need to be behind my back, so she's not watching and looking at them. And my 2-finger touch, as soon as she touches them, I remove it from the equation. I put it behind my back. And she picked it up pretty quickly. I went ahead and added a verbal cue, just to see how it would go. And she did lovely. And it's the same as we always have verbal cues, saying the verbal cue, as she's going towards my hand. I probably added it a little too early, but she caught on incredibly fast. So we'll go ahead and keep using it. But so a few things that... Oh, I'm running out of time. I will text it to you.